We're past that 3,000 level. We're clear. We're heading into earnings season. Pretty bad guidance coming into it. Is this a case of we'll be able to kind of clear that lower bar and really sustain that big round number threshold we've had trouble staying above?
Yeah, it's amazing. Pretty bad guidance, new all-time high. You piece those two together, and I think that's kind of an interesting piece. I think the market is basically looking at earnings season to maybe have been pre-sandbagged, and maybe they'll likely come out a lot better than we're expecting. If they don't, if the end of next week, when a lot of these earnings reports start to come out, certainly the end of July, if those start to look weak, then 3,000 could be a short-lived venture, and we could quickly drop.
And something we're seeing today in the markets is that, everyone's favorite catch-up trade, if you missed the rally, RTY, going in on the small caps, is actually outperforming today. Do you see this as kind of the start of a new trend, or is this more just one day? Don't read too much into it.
Well, if you look at the Russell 2000, it's pretty heavy in financials and pretty heavy in oil. What's been strong lately? Financials and oil, and that's maybe why the Russell's been so strong lately. So I don't know that I would read too much into the Russell, although I would comment that when the Russell is the leader, rallies tend not to fade, and when the Russell is the laggard, rallies tend not to last. It's actually been a pretty nice canary for the overall market's coal mine.
Mark, let's get to your trade because, I'm off to yoga right after this, and I want you to tell me about who I'm wearing.
Yeah, well, you're clearly wearing Lululemon because you're a Lululemon guy, just like myself. That's actually what I'm wearing entirely underneath this outfit. But what I was noticing in Lululemon is that it's right at a 52-week high. It has been off to the races along with a lot of the retail. Retail's doing great. And at the same time, option traders are dumping call options. So doing what's called an overwrite. That's where they buy the stock and sell the call, or they're holding stock and they're selling calls. When I see this type of thing happen, I like to go out and buy calls. Why? Because as the stock rallies, traders either have to buy the stock back or buy their calls. Either way, that tends to push the stock higher, and that's kind of the technical setup that I'm seeing in Lululemon. And so I like Lululemon to make a strong run at 200. It also goes with the old saying, when a stock's trading 90, it goes to 100. When a stock trades 190, it's going to 200.